Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Podcast English Talk. My name is Mary, and I'm really happy you're here with us today.
Hi, everyone. This is Tom. Thank you so much for joining us again to practice English together.
In today's episode, we are going to talk about something very practical.
Yes, something that many people experience every day.
Today's topic is talk about your day at work.
This is a very useful topic for English learners.
Because many conversations in English happen at work.
You might talk with coworkers, friends, or even your boss.
Talking about your workday helps you practice everyday English.
You learn how to describe activities and events.
You also learn how to express feelings about work,
For example, you can say if your day was busy,
or if your work was interesting.
or maybe even stressful.
Let's imagine someone asking you a question.
The question could be, how was your day at work?
A simple answer could be, it was busy but productive.
Or you might say, I had a lot of meetings today.
Another example could be, I finished an important project.
When people talk about work, they often describe their tasks.
Tasks are the things you do during the day.
For example, answering emails,
Attending meetings,
helping customers.
or preparing reports. Talking about work is also a way to share experiences.
You can talk about something interesting that happened,
Maybe you learned something new.
or solved a difficult problem.
These conversations help build relationships with coworkers. If you want to improve your English speaking skills, try describing your workday in English.
Even if you are alone, you can practice.
Try thinking about what you did in the morning.
Then think about what you did in the afternoon.
And finally, what you finished before leaving work. In part 2, we will talk about common vocabulary used when describing a workday.
Yes, words and expressions that people often use at work.
Stay with us.
Your English practice continues.
Welcome back, everyone, to part 2 of our episode. Today, we're continuing our topic about talking about your day at work.
Yes, and in this part, we'll focus on useful vocabulary. These are words people often use when they describe their workday.
Learning these words can help you speak more naturally.
And they will help you explain your daily activities more clearly.
Sometimes work can be very busy.
When you have many tasks, you might say, I had a busy day at work.
Another way to say it is, my schedule was full today.
You can also say, I had a lot of things to finish.
These expressions help people understand that your day was active.
Many people have meetings at work.
A meeting is when people gather to discuss ideas or plans.
For example, you might say, I had 3 meetings today.
Or you could say, we discussed a new project.
Meetings are common in many jobs.
So these phrases are very useful in everyday conversations.
Another common word is project.
A project is a task or goal that takes time to complete.
You might say, I'm working on an important project.
Or, I finished a big project today.
Talking about projects helps you explain what you are working on.
Sometimes workdays are not easy.
Yes, sometimes problems happen.
You might say, I had a small problem at work.
Or I had to solve a difficult issue.
Explaining problems helps others understand your challenges.
And it can lead to helpful conversations.
Of course, not every story about work is about problems.
Sometimes you want to share good news.
You could say, I completed my work early today.
Or my presentation went very well.
These positive expressions help show achievement.
And they make conversations more interesting.
When people talk about work, they also share their feelings.
For example, you might say, I felt tired after work.
Or you could say, I felt proud of my work today.
You might even say, I learned something new today.
Sharing feelings makes conversations more personal. When learning vocabulary, don't just memorize words.
Try using them in sentences.
Think about your real workday.
Describe what happened using these words.
This makes the vocabulary easier to remember. In part 3, we'll talk about real conversations people have when discussing their workday.
Yes, practical dialogue examples you can practice.
Your English skills are improving step by step. Welcome back, everyone, to part 3 of today's episode. We're continuing our topic about talking about your day at work.
In the previous part, we talked about useful vocabulary.
Yes, words like meetings, projects, and busy schedules.
Now we're going to practice real conversations.
These are the kinds of conversations people have every day. Let's imagine 2 coworkers talking after work.
One of them might ask a simple question.
For example, how was your day at work?
A natural answer could be, "It was quite busy today."
You might also say, I had several meetings in the morning.
And then you can add more details.
For example, in the afternoon, I worked on a project.
Let's imagine another situation.
Maybe you were talking to a friend.
Your friend might ask, "What did you do at work today?"
You could answer like this. I answered many emails this morning.
Then you might continue, "I also prepared a report for my manager."
And finally, you could say, after that, I joined a team meeting. Sometimes conversations include feelings about work.
Yes, people often share how they felt during the day.
For example, someone might say, I felt very tired today.
Or they might say, "I felt happy because I finished an important task."
Sharing feelings makes conversations more interesting.
And it helps others understand your experience.
Let's imagine a conversation between us.
Great idea, let's try it.
Tom, how was your day at work today?
It was quite productive. I worked on a new project with my team.
That sounds interesting. Did you have any meetings?
Yes, I had a meeting in the morning. We discussed our goals for the week.
That's great. It sounds like you had a successful day.
Yes, I felt satisfied with my work today.
Here's a simple practice idea.
At the end of your day, ask yourself a question.
For example, what did I do at work today?
Then answer the question in English.
Talk about your tasks
Talk about your meetings.
and talk about how you felt. You don't need perfect grammar to practice.
Simple sentences are enough.
The important thing is to speak regularly.
Every small conversation builds confidence.
In part 4, we'll talk about tips for improving your English by describing your workday.
Yes, helpful strategies you can use every day. Your English practice continues.
Part 4 of today's episode. We've been discussing how to talk about your day at work in English.
In the previous part, we practiced some real conversations.
Yes, simple examples that people use in daily life.
Now we'll share some tips that can help you improve your English.
These tips are easy to practice even when you are alone. Many learners think they must use long sentences.
But simple sentences are often better.
For example, you can say, I had a busy morning.
Or, "I worked on a report today."
Short sentences are clear and natural.
And they are easier to remember.
Another important tip is daily practice.
You don't need to study for hours.
Even 10 minutes of speaking practice can help.
At the end of your day, try describing your work.
Talk about what you did in the morning.
Then, talk about what you did in the afternoon.
Vocabulary related to work is very useful.
Words like meeting, report, deadline, and project.
Try learning a few new words every week.
Then, use those words in sentences.
For example, I finished a report before the deadline.
Using vocabulary in context helps you remember it.
Listening is another powerful way to improve.
You can listen to podcasts or English videos.
Pay attention to how people describe their workday.
Notice the expressions they use.
Then try using similar expressions yourself. This is a very helpful exercise.
Use your phone to record your voice.
Talk about your day at work for 1 or 2 minutes.
Then listen to the recording.
You might notice your pronunciation.
You might also notice words you want to improve.
Another great practice method is asking yourself questions.
For example, what did I do at work today?
What was the most interesting task?
What was the most difficult moment?
Answering these questions helps you think in English. Remember, progress comes with consistent practice.
You don't need perfect English to communicate.
Just focus on expressing your ideas clearly.
Confidence grows with practice.
In Part 5, we'll summarize everything we learned today.
And we'll say goodbye to our wonderful listeners.
Stay with us for the final part.
You're doing an amazing job improving your English.
Welcome to the final part of today's episode. We've talked a lot about how to talk about your day at work in English.
Yes, and we hope the tips, vocabulary, and conversations we shared will help you improve your speaking skills.
Let's quickly review everything we covered today.
First, we talked about why it's important to talk about your workday. It helps you practice everyday English and express your experiences.
Second, we shared common vocabulary, words like meeting, project, task, deadline, and report.
Third, we practiced real conversations. We showed examples of how to answer questions like, how was your day at work, and what did you do today?
Fourth, we shared practical tips. For example, use simple sentences, practice every day, record yourself, and ask yourself questions.
These strategies help you build confidence and make English part of your daily life.
Try spending just 10 to 15 minutes each day describing your workday in English.
Use the vocabulary and phrases we shared.
Record your voice and listen carefully.
Ask yourself questions about your day.
Small daily practice is better than long, inconsistent study sessions. Remember, English is a skill you improve over time.
Mistakes are natural. They help you learn.
Don't be afraid to speak, even if you're alone.
Confidence grows with consistent practice.
Every day you practice, you are getting better. Thank you for spending your time with us today.
We really appreciate your dedication to learning English.
If you found this episode helpful, please share it with your friends.
And don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more English learning episodes.
We will continue to bring practical lessons and conversations for everyday English.
Step by step, day by day, you will see improvement.
Thank you for listening to Podcast English Talk. Keep practicing, keep learning, and see you in the next episode. Goodbye.